experts agree that 30 seconds is a good amount. Now, what does exercise have to contain for it to be a preservative? The most probably effective exercise that can be done today, and all the experts agree, is the high intensity interval training. And as the name implies, these are intervals of high intensity. So what's the high intensity? That's anything that will get the heart rate up, get your breathing increasing. We've been talking about those deep breaths where you breathe in 3,600 mils of air and breathe out 3,600 mils of waste instead of the 500 that you're doing as you sit here. So what do you do to get high intensity? You can run. Not everyone can run. I run up hills, that certainly gets it happening quickly. And how long do you do it for? The experts agree that 30 seconds is a good amount. Now, if you think 30 seconds isn't long, try it when you're running for your life. When my body gets to 20, my body says that'll do. When I get to 25, my body says, this is getting ridiculous. And when I get to 30, I almost feel I'm dying. That's what it's got to be. And remember, I'm running up hills. I don't quite get that workout running straight. And if you have big hills, sometimes all you need to do is walk up that hill. So what can you do if you can't run? Exercise bike. Exercise bike's handy because you're holding on to something and your legs are going, and you can make them go really fast and you can make them go slow. So recovery time can be probably about 90 seconds. Recovery time is an indication of your fitness. So if your recovery time at the moment is 3 or 4 minutes, that's perfectly fine, because as you go through this every day, you'll find your recovery time will get less and less. So your fitness is not dependent on how hard and fast you can go, but how long you take to recover. So you can exercise bike, push-ups. Not everyone can do push-ups, but I think everyone can do push-ups on the wall. Also rebounding. Now I have a little rebounder here, and I've got the Rolls Royce of rebounders here, which is a Bellican. And one of the reasons why it is so much better than many rebounders is because it's got rubber instead of springs. And you see, I hardly have to move. I'm hardly moving at all. And if someone cannot do much, this is all they have to do to start with, or they can just go like that. If they can't even do that, I think everyone can do this. And then, of course, as you go, you can do more and more. If you jog on the rebounder like this, you'll get high intensity quite quickly. We'll get back to the rebounder in a minute. So your high intensity is basically, it's got to be what works for you. And if you can't do much at first, if you can only do 7 seconds, that's perfectly fine. And I know I've heard people speak here this week how they're able to do more now than they could, how long have you been here, 5 days?